Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to Friedland once again. I am your host as always. Let us see what has happened over the turn. Lots of hidden movement so far that we can't see. Some Cossacks are going round. Uh-oh. Some cavalry guns. So we've got some horse guns up there. We're deploying for proper battle up here. Looks like he's recombining those into a full... Yeah, they formed square. They did as well. Makes sense. They're forming square because, well, I have a lot of milling about dragoons. Uh-oh. That's gonna hurt. Yep, he's going to form up guns up there, as I figured as much. This is going to hurt. Yeah. Alright, so 2nd of the 2nd Hussars is isolated. 3rd of the 4th Hussars is routed. And then a couple of skirmishers by the looks of it. Well, one that's not... Ugh, there's not much left of those boys, unfortunately. You go that way. Huh. You go that way. We're not going to be able to move them, so in this case we're going to pour a volley into their flank, because that's about all we're going to get to be able to do. What am I... I've lost about 1,500 men so far, unfortunately. Guns-wise, we'll deal with them in a minute. Let's get these guys out of the way. Shoot at that square. Hussar, artillery. These guns will likewise also hit them. Saxon foot artillery can either shoot at the guns or that battalion back there. I'm not really partial to either, but I'm going to have to obviously shoot at something. We want to go there to try and to ensure those Hussars cannot take advantage of anything. Pick at them a little bit more. Alright. Who do you belong to? You belong to this lot. They can't go back into their battalion, but they do at least have position to do stuff. Now, Saxon artillery in this case, if I turned it this way, it would blast those in the face. You are going to shoot at the artillery. The horse guns here will actually turn. I'm actually going to turn them. And I'm going to turn them completely. It means they'll get enfiladed a little bit, but So yeah, they're going to get enfiladed, but it does mean that I can do that. Saxons. The Dragoons, I am going to pull back. At this point. They will go that way. Tylerman and his cavalry will head that way as well. Millet and his dragoons. What could I do here? I could charge these and run down them. I could charge them. I'm not going to run them down, but I would certainly be able to cause a few issues. Saxons. I'm going to start pouring, these boys are going to start pouring out their gunfire into there's a couple of men. So they're facing that way, so they can't actually charge. They can melee, but they won't be able to charge. In this case, then, the Saxon foot guns will open fire on the artillery over here. Not really do much. Figured as much. Shame that these boys are completely combat ineffective at this point. But so let's think. I charge this lot and I send them packing. I'm at risk of therefore losing dragoons. So in this case the 6th. Pull back the 6th dragoons. What I'm trying to do is buy time for this lot. So in this case, you know what? Charge. It's not... They're not too there to really kill things. They're to try and hold these Russians back at least a little bit extra. That's what they're trying to do anyway. Marshal Lance Corps is likely to get pretty badly mauled from this. But with the arrival of Verdier, The arrival of Verdier should definitely help. Yeah, Verdier's arrival will definitely help. Especially the arrival of Verdier's guns. I'll be able to somewhat stabilise my position here. Dombrowski. Alright, these boys. Ugh, my poor cavalry. I sort of walked into that, to be fair. I'm going to have to make a choice here. And in this case, I think my choice is pretty clear. Start withdrawing my screen. And not much else. Well, in that case, then, I'm going to detach these boys and get them on the move. They are going to start moving this way as well to try and help stabilise the situation. As for everything else, I've unfortunately blocked the guns off a little bit, but there's nothing I can really do about that for the moment, as I deploy Verdier for battle. So it's 8:50, then again the next thing to arrive will be at 10:20, and it will be Bessières, so I have to hold for an hour and a half. Let's see, what can they reach? Well, any Russians that take up position here will get charged in the face by Saint-Germain. Any that take up positions around here will get charged in the face by Nansouty, Défense, and the Carabineers. And then Dumouriez is able to follow on any charge. Still, for the moment, my position is still iffy. It's still iffy, but it's certainly better than it could be. You fired, you haven't, but you are disordered. Why are you disordered? Yeah, I don't get why they are disordered. So, in this case... while I could continue the pursuit, I'm not inclined to. All that was there for was a shock. A shock to drive the Russians back and also give them something else to shoot at for a second. I'm having to play very unfortunate with my boys. Especially up here, I'm not going to have much choice up here but to play ruthlessly with them. So 1,600 men lost to the Russians, 765. Hopefully I can reverse this trend. But for now, I thank you for watching, because that is going to be it for this part, as most of my army is committed to holding for the moment. So again, I thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please consider hitting that thumbs up, subscribing, or leaving a comment. It's all appreciated. Tell me how I can improve the videos, for one thing. But until next time, I shall say bye-bye for now, and I will see you all soon.